But with the gusts of wind and stuff like that, you do feel a lot of tension, and you just have to keep attention to.
And I gotta guess that you are loving this forecast for you Thursday morning.
Yeah, I know, it's great. It's great. The only time they'll cancel it, I think, if the winds become dangerously high.
Right, I think that happened a couple of years ago as well. So, Suzanne, are you back on the same balloon for this year's parade?
Not this year. I have to wait again.
Well, we appreciate you taking time with us this morning so much. Suzanne Lippy, balloon handler in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, which, you know, is so cool that people get to do. Have you ever gone to the parade?
I've never gone. I've always watched it on TV because it's Thanksgiving morning, family's cooking.
I know. I went once as an adult. It would be tough as a little kid. It gets cold out there, but it's fun.
Yeah, you got up early for that.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll stick around. Coming up on Weekend Recharge, more on the lake effect snow. Right.
You ready? Some call it giving back.
Oh, come on in.
We call it Share the Love. During our Share the Love event, get a new Subaru and we'll donate $250 to those in need, bringing our total donations to over $65 million. And bringing love where it's needed most. Love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Amerivest selects the funds and manages your portfolio.
Is it run by robots?
No, you can talk to a person anytime.
Because I don't trust robots.
Right. Well, if the portfolio you're invested in doesn't perform well for 2 consecutive quarters, Amerivest will reimburse your advisory fees for those quarters.
I wasn't born yesterday.
Well, actually, looks like you were born yesterday. Happy belated birthday.
Thanks.
For all the confidence you need, TD Ameritrade. You got this.
Want to be the house that all the neighbors stop by to admire? Then stop by Ace. We'll help you find the right lights, cords, and decorations to make your house shine. Come in now and choose from a variety of long-lasting, energy-saving LED lights for just $15.99 each.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
It's here, the first gummy multivitamin from Centrum. A complete, tasty way to support your energy, immunity, and metabolism like never before. Centrum Multi-Gummies. See gummies in a whole new light.
We knew that to save ourselves, there was no other choice.
Dead of Winter, The Donner Party. Premieres next Friday at 9, only on the web.
Get up to $9 grand in your hand for the holidays during the Black Friday sales event at Beckley Auto Mall. That's right, when you drive home select new 2015 GMC Sierra trucks in stock, you get 15% of MSRP cash back for the holidays. Or you can still lease a new 2015 Buick Encore for $199 per month. Plus, get top dollar for your trade-in and fast, easy credit approval during the Black Friday sales event at Beckley Auto Mall.
If you want it, we've got it. Come get it all at Beckley Auto Mall.
You got to get your football fix. And Suddenlink has over 200 games a year. We've got Watch ESPN, the app that streams live coverage from all ESPN networks right to your TV, tablet, or smartphone. We've got SEC Network, the most storied conference in college athletics. And we've got NFL Network, ESPN Buzzer Beater, and Goal Line. Plus all the goal line action from every NFL game with Red Zone. You want football? With Suddenlink? You got it.
Now.
Currently in our area, 31 degrees under cloudy skies. Today, generally cloudy. A few flurries or snow showers possible. High 34. Winds northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tonight, skies clearing overnight. Low 22. Monday, mainly sunny. High 41. Winds west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Just about 12 minutes for the top of the hour, and we are getting some great new pictures in. This from our Facebook page, and snow out of Madison, Wisconsin.
4.1 inches from Bella yesterday, thanks to Suzanne Murphy for snapping this beautiful picture. And unfortunately, the football game didn't go Wisconsin's way yesterday. Looks like Northwestern eked out a victory there.
Yeah, and but you saw with the clearing behind it, beautiful sunset. We still have a lot of snow to go around, though, in the form of lake effect. Let's bring in Dr. Greg Postel, because we've been watching this tower cam on Cleveland, Greg, and kind of our minds are blown. It's so cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool stuff. That's right, Maria and Paul. Let's have a look at the Cleveland Tower Cam. This is again on the shore of Lake Erie, looking northward. And you can see on the left side, certainly, some of those snow showers moving in. And that's the setup we've got. Not an optimal one where you're going to get snow all day, for example, but there'll be these little bands that wiggle through that from time to time actually bring some pretty heavy snow. Let's look at the radar, and I can show you where we're looking. Basically, there we are. There's Cleveland, and the band has begun to shift southward a little bit. You can see there's the axis of it about a half an hour ago. Now it's a little bit farther south. So the whole thing in bulk is moving that way, and you can see it moving through on the tower cam on the bottom right part of your screen. Pretty cool stuff. And I think the trends are for this band to probably weaken over the next few hours. And overall, we'll still see some more lake effect snows, I think, in the lee of these lakes later on this afternoon as the cold air continues to filter over relatively warm water. We know the water temperatures are about 50 degrees, so that's going to set us up for more probably events across parts of western New York State from time to time, and maybe even downwind there of Lake Ontario as well. So that's one story. Now let me take you out west, because there's a new storm coming in that way as well. There's a ridge in the jet stream for now, so the weather does look pretty good. And you know how you can tell there's a ridge in the jet stream out here? If you look at these clouds, these are high clouds flying by, and for the most part, they're doing something like that. Sort of a ridge there in the jet stream. There's a little bit of a circulation here that's scooting underneath it. Not a whole lot of weather associated with that. But overall, we're going to see that jet stream begin to sort of slide south a little bit, and we'll see that ridge go away and gradually turn into a pretty potent trough that by Monday and Tuesday is going to bring some snow out west. Seattle, Portland, going to see some unsettled weather. And then it's going to continue on its way eastward. It's going to get into Wyoming, and we think by Thanksgiving Day, probably get into parts of the Colorado Rockies for more snow again. They've had a great November so far in terms of skiing. Ski resorts love it, but they're going to see more of it on Thursday as a powerful upper trough in the jet stream right here. Thanksgiving Day brings unsettled weather to the west and pretty decent conditions out east. We'll be right back here on Weekend Recharge.
The cold truth is, you can't work from home when you're sick. You need real relief. Alka-Seltzer Plus Day Cold and Flu has 3 cold symptom fighters to relieve your tough symptoms. Alka-Seltzer Plus.
You can't always protect her. Make sure her tires will. The Michelin Premier Tire with EverGrip technology. Even when half worn, it's still safe. Safe when new, safe when worn.
My sister raves about her toothpaste and mouthwash all the time. I'm like, huh? Aren't they all the same?
You know, I had to see it for myself, so I went pro with Crest Pro Health Advanced.
Advanced to a healthier, stronger, cleaner mouth from day one.
This toothpaste and mouthwash make my whole mouth feel amazing and my teeth stronger.
Crest Pro Health Advanced is superior in these 5 areas dentists check.
This is gonna go well for sure.
Advanced to a healthier, stronger, cleaner mouth from day one.
Great checkup. My sister was right.
Hey, I'm here on the red carpet where our next arrival is, whoa, toenail fungus.
Fight it with Jublia. Jublia is a prescription medicine used to treat toenail fungus. Use Jublia as instructed by your doctor.
Are you getting this?
Most common side effects include ingrown toenail, application site redness, itching, swelling, burning or stinging, blisters, and pain.
Oh, epic moves, Big J.
Fight it.
Getting ready for your close-up? Ask your doctor if Jublia is right for you.
Visit our website for savings on larger size.
Expose the black beneath the white. In light of day, in dark of night. When winter shuts down work and schools, come with resolve and powerful tools. Endure through every push, salt, and stack until your streets are back to black.
then Santa's Orca zapped it right to our house. And that's how they got it here.
Cool.
The magic of the season is here at the Lexus December to Remember sales event. This is the pursuit of perfection.
We know you have a morning routine. We have one too. 7 days a week, AMHQ is right here and weather ready.
Where's the rain that's happening right now as you walk out the door?
A lot of people traveling, but we'll keep an eye on for you.
Because the weather impacts your day in 100 ways you see and 1,000 ways you don't.
I want to make sure everybody can get an idea of what's happening here.
So include us in your routine.
Let's get right to what you want, and that is the weather.
AMHQ, every morning starting at 5 on the Weather Channel.
Let's take it to mighty Cleveland, Ohio, and it's somewhere under there underneath the latest lake effect snow band, which has moved back into the city. And we can see a good clip of snow already collecting on top of the rooftops with air temperatures below freezing, 30 degrees right now.
Those lake temperatures are into the 40s, so you get that cold air, and it's about the difference between the lake temperature and the air temperature that drives that convection.
Delta T, baby. That's
Delta T, exactly. And so then you get these bands to set up, and if it's cold enough, you've got snow all the way. And this is exactly what we have going on in Cleveland. But, you know, you get a little bit of that wind shift, and we've seen it already just in the last hour. This picture last hour, the cloud was back over here, right? And you had actual brightness here. And now, an hour later, you've got the snowflakes visible on shore.
Snow is picking up on top of the rooftop buildings here. The streets are wet, but they're drivable, but you can barely see the lake now because that band has come in and is still dumping the snow across the city.
Yeah, and you don't have to go too far to see where it's not snowing, right? Just a few miles out of that band, and the visibility is going to be improving as well. But we've got that machine going on.
It's definitely a wonder of weather, but we have other wonders of weather. We want to show you again from this amazing couple of days we've had of weather, including this. This is a time lapse. Look at the bottom of the screen by the orange. You see a tornado there.
Oh my goodness,
This is in Pampa, Texas last Monday. But then you look at the atmosphere, you see all the cloud-to-cloud lightning there as well.
Yeah, EF3 tornado right there. All right, then that rolled in and produced Winter Storm Ajax. And you're looking at some of the snow last Tuesday from this storm. Waterloo, Iowa as well, picking up some snow. A little wet on the streets there. Iowa, South Dakota, one of those spots too. You could still have the snow cover on there, leading to a little chill.
Hey, check this out. Typhoon Infa, Category 4 equivalent typhoon there, 24th Cat 4 or 5 this year in the Northern Hemisphere.
We'll be right back.
What average underwear feels like. What Duluth Trading Buck Naked underwear feels like. Duluth Trading Buck Naked underwear feels like wearing nothing at all. No pinch, no stink, no sweat. Get a pair only at DuluthTrading.com.
Being a gamer can be a profession.
Phil!
Oh.
Hey, man.
Hey, Peter.
Joanne, is that you?
It's me.
You don't look a day over 70, am I right?
If you're Peter Pan, you stay young forever. It's what you do. If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
You make me feel so spring has sprung.
Want to be the house that all the neighbors stop by to admire? Then stop by Ace. We'll help you find the right lights, cords, and decorations to make your house shine. Come in now and choose from a variety of long-lasting, energy-saving LED lights for just $15.99 each.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Currently in our area, 31 degrees under cloudy skies. Today, generally cloudy. A few flurries or snow showers possible. High 34. Winds northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tonight, skies clearing overnight. Low 22. Monday, mainly sunny. High 41. Winds west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Can you dig it? Right now in Weekend Recharge, the Midwest shovels out from Bella, the first blockbuster snowstorm of the season. More than 250 reports of 10 inches of snow or more. 5 states racking up double digits, too. That snow cover contributing to the lowest temperature so far this season.
And that means it feels more like New Year's or Christmas than Thanksgiving this morning in Dallas. Temperatures dipped below the freezing mark. Bitter cold on Bella's backside, oozing south and east over the next 24 hours. Up next, how low these temperatures will go and which cities will see their first freeze of the season tomorrow morning.
Plus, forget about dashing through the snow. Many of you dashing through the rain to get home to those turkey dinners with all the fixins. Powerful new storm is in the pipeline. The impacts and how it will play out day by day as you hit the holiday road. Right here, right now on Weekend Recharge. Sunday morning to you. Hope you're having a great weekend. Welcome into Weekend Recharge. I'm Maria LaRosa.
And I'm Paul Goodlow. Our second winter storm of the season proved to be an overachiever. Bella breaking daily snowfall records from Wisconsin to Illinois yesterday. In fact, snow deep enough to go snowmobiling in Kelowna, Illinois yesterday. By the way, Kelowna is about 160 miles west of the Chi, and definitely an early start to what people hope is a long snowmobiling season in this part of the world. Maria?
That's absolutely right. And I know the Tug Hill Plateaus crossing their fingers for a little bit of lake effect. One of the big stories that we're covering for you is we give you the snapshot. You still see a lot of clouds, that cold front sweeping through the east, while on the backside you have the winds, cold, and over warm lakes. That gets you lake effect. So it's piling up already. We'll talk about how much and when it's on its way out. But in its wake, leaving a chill for sure. Highs only into the 20s. There is a warm up on the way. We'll time that out for you. And that's all leading up to the big holiday rush. Big travel day, Wednesday into Thursday. And we've got this to contend with. So we'll time out all the impacts and what that means for you, whether it's on the roads or in the air. That's coming up in a little bit. But Paul, more on that incredible snow.
Yeah, speaking of the roads in the air, wow, check out Chicago here. A record 7 inches just for the calendar day at Chicago's O'Hare Airport that broke a record set back way in 1893. So we're talking about a 120-year-old record there. But if you add the snow that fell on Friday, storm total of 11.2 inches. And yeah, more than 400 flights canceled yesterday, 350 flights delayed. And prior to yesterday, the temperature average for the month had been running about 6.5 degrees above average. So this could end up being one of the snowiest and warmest Novembers on record. And that's the thing, you know, with even an El Nino year, even with global warming and climate change, you will still have snow. You will still have cold air. But again, sometimes it comes in weird areas, weird times of the year, out of season, and also setting records as well. But take a look at what this snow, the snow from Bella, is doing to our weather. This is the visible satellite picture. All this white is snow that's on the ground. In fact, we can't see some of this because this was actually during the day yesterday when the snow was still dumping here in Wisconsin and Illinois into Indiana and Michigan. So the snowpack actually extends in here right now, snow on the ground. But if you put your beverages on ice, it keeps them cold. You put air on ice on top of snow, it cools you down as well. So there's the outline of the snowpack. Look at our temperatures. We're in the teens and 20s. North of there and south of there, no snow, bare ground. The sun already 20 degrees. It warms you to in Minneapolis, 10 though in Clarion, Iowa, 10 in Janesville. And even Davenport coming in at 17 degrees. Chicago, 13 degrees because of all that snow there. Again, that's temperature out by O'Hare Airport, almost a foot of snow there. So we're going to see the temperatures warm dramatically where you have bare ground. Above freezing in Minneapolis today, below freezing in Chicago. And even as we head on towards tonight, temperatures staying cold where you have that fresh snow on the ground. A lot of energy doesn't go into warming the air, it goes back into space. So tomorrow, We start melting the snow, temperatures moving back to closer to average. Average this time of the year is generally in the low 40s in many areas. We're back there as we head on towards Tuesday as dry weather starts moving in. Although a lot of snow melt means make sure you have those windshield wiper fluid reservoirs filled up because you'll need them across much of the Great Lakes. Maria?
Oh, that is great advice. There's nothing worse than trying to clear your dirty windshield off the snow and then you don't have the windshield fluid. All right, let's take a look at Cleveland. We cannot get enough of this tower cam because it's showing our other big story, the lake effect snow. Looking live right now into Lake Erie. See how it's cloudy on the left? This is this little lake effect band that has set up over Lake Erie, and it's bringing Cleveland and areas downstream some snow. But then you look at the right and you're starting to see some clear sky. Now earlier it was just overcast and snowing pretty good there, and now it's shifted just to the south, as you can see with the radar, and the darker shades of blue. For instance, in Russell you've got a little bit more robust snow going on, and then you go a few miles out of it on either side and you have blue skies, or at least no snow. So we've got that set up really in full effect in the wake of Bella. And so we have these strong gusty winds. The Great Lakes, of course, wide open, not seeing any ice cover here at this point, and the water temperatures into the 40s and 50s. And you have the air coming over it in the 20s and 30s. So that delta, right, that change of temperature between the air and the water, and I love what Paul said earlier, think of it like a steaming bathtub, right? Those lakes are the steaming bathtubs. You get that moisture to rise up, and you produce snow showers in this case. And look at this, with the flow right over Lake Erie, you've got the snow there. You have it over Lake Huron in Michigan. Not quite really getting going, but starting to see that little bit right off of Lake Ontario. And so as long as that flow is over there, it's like that hose of snow, and you're going to track the change in wind direction, and you'll track the change in where the snow is going to fall. So we take you over the next few hours. It's pretty persistent here in through northwestern Pennsylvania, including Erie. And then you see by later on tonight, the wind shift kind of shuts it down on some of the lakes, but not before dumping a few inches of snowfall in these spots. So we have about 3 to 5, say in northwestern PA and western New York State, south of Buffalo. You're looking at maybe about 1 to 3, and then on the order of that on the eastern shores of Lake Michigan. And because of that, National Weather Service offices around the lakes, including in Dunkirk, south of Buffalo, you have those lake effect snow warnings. So if you are hitting the roads today, it's going to be one of those situations, if you're around there, you're in reduced visibility, and then it's fine, and you may get back into it. Erie, for today, count on snow through the evening hours, temps into the 30s. Winds will be gusty at times out of the west, about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Paul?
Well, speaking of all the snow that we have a lot of notable events with the snow. We call this snowtable events. Take a look at this from Waterloo, Iowa. 10.5 inches of snow on Friday, the snowiest November calendar day on record. And again, that's keeping us very chilly on this Sunday morning. More after the break.
How do you host the holidays? Do you plan for a crowd? Or prep for a few? Do you aisle hop or window shop? Stick with tradition or mix things up? Do you warm up by the fire or by the dryer? Bake it or buy it? However you build cheer, Black Friday savings are already here. Let's do this. Get this LG or Samsung washer, your choice, just $4.99. The Home Depot. More saving, more doing.
Andrew, Rita, Sandy. Meet Chris, Jackie, Joe. Minor damage or major disaster. When you need us most, we're there. State Farm. We're a force of nature, too.
As introductions go, this is a name you don't want to forget. The Ram ProMaster City. It's a van that speaks volumes. It's spacious and flexible. It can carry heavy loads and go the distance. And for small business owners, it will make a strong first impression.
And just like that, it's a whole new world outside. And jackets come out of hibernation. And we can feel the air, but we can see it too. And we gear up and layer up and zip up. and we make the most of the new season. Because when the world is at its coldest, we're at our warmest. LLB. Guaranteed season after season.
We're geeking out on what's happening in weather, how it happens, and why it's so freaking cool.
Weather Underground, weeknights at 6 on the Weather Channel.
Currently in our area, 31 degrees under cloudy skies. Today, generally cloudy. A few flurries or snow showers possible. High 34. Winds northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tonight, skies clearing overnight. Low 22. Monday, mainly sunny. High 41. Winds west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
I was a child when we started to California. We were full of hope and did not dream of sorrow.
There's no other choice. We had to save ourselves. Who would help us?
Dead of Winter, The Donner Party. A special 3-night event. Premieres next Friday at 9, only on the Weather Channel.
10 minutes past the hour. Welcome back to a weekend recharge and a major temperature divide playing out across the south this morning. You got cold air in the wake of Winter Storm Bella spilling south Memphis. Oh, we are into a chilly start this morning. Had to grab that coat as you went out to Sunday service, right? We're talking highs only in the mid-40s today. Atlanta dipped down to the 30s today, and highs also only in the upper 40s. But Miami, mid-70s right now. Thunderstorms a chance at the high in the low 80s. And also Miami, you had your spell of some cold air. In fact, yesterday you had your first sub 70-degree temperature since May 1st. I think a rain shower cooled you down to maybe 68, 69. Brr. Everyone else this morning is like, yeah, please. We've got frost and freeze warnings up for much of the south here, stretching into the southeast, and a freeze watch as well because we're getting cold. In fact, we're cold right now. Coldest air really of the season tomorrow morning so far. This season just beginning, all thanks to this trough behind Bella, allowing that cold air to come down from the Arctic and Canada and across the Great Lakes, giving you the lake effect snow, but also diving southward across Texas, the southern plains, the southeast, even in portions of northern Florida. Not so much central and south Florida, but definitely it's going to push our temperatures some 10, 15 to 20 degrees below average. Feeling it now, feeling it throughout the day and tomorrow. Many just feeling it for about 48 hours, others feeling it through the middle of this week. So right now, temperature is 35 in Oklahoma City. That's up from the 20s last hour. 40 in Atlanta with full sunshine. You're not going to reach 50 degrees today. That's how strong this cold air is. As we head on towards the day, look for highs only to be around 48. Atlanta's 14 degrees below average. Nashville 42. That's 15 degrees below average. Even New Orleans 54 with that north wind, and that is 15 degrees below average for you. Tampa low 70s, not a big deal in terms of being below average at all. Tomorrow morning, temperatures at or below freezing. Hard freezes for many areas here, hence the freeze warnings that are up. And again, once you hit your freeze, you won't have any more freeze warnings. And Dallas, definitely cold today. Average is 64. We're above average Tuesday and Wednesday. And Atlanta, average is 61. We're nowhere near that until we head towards Tuesday. But, Maria, as we head on towards next weekend, Atlanta could see temperatures back approaching 70 degrees. But you got to get through the next, say, 36, 48, 72 hours.
We can do it. We can do it. I think it feels great, right? But there are areas that are still warm. Unfortunately, some of that warmth is coming up with some really impressive rainfall. Look at Daytona Beach, for example. 4.69 inches of rain yesterday set a new daily record. In fact, smashed it. The old record was 2.4. That was set in 1959. So we have the setup. This is the tail end of Bella, right? We still have the clouds. You see all the rain from the Outer Banks, eastern North Carolina, Carolina, down across Florida. So it's been this flow right off the Gulf of Mexico. Miami, too, looking at showers and thunderstorms. Not so great if you're going to the NASCAR race in Homestead later on today. So we can't rule out showers and thunderstorms here for that. But we do have areas that are clearing, and you have to get behind that front. We're not going to quite do it as we get through central and southern Florida. As you see through the afternoon, the sky's clear. Jacksonville, I think those shower chances are on the earlier side, but can't rule it out from central South Florida, clear on up, as I mentioned, through the mid-Atlantic. So Daytona Beach, all is not lost. I know a lot of Thanksgiving breaks are happening, and maybe you're headed to Florida for that week. You've got the showers today, and then tomorrow and Tuesday are looking dry. 60s will be your high temperatures, so not super ideal beach weather, right? It's a little on the cool side. But for Miami, as Paul mentioned, you managed to get sub 70. We'll get to 75 tomorrow with full sunshine. We do have to get through today with the chance for showers and thunderstorms, some of that with heavy rain, and then by Tuesday, clouds and staying into the 70s. Paul?
Well, let's take you to the CVG, Cincinnati, at downtown Cincy. This is on the Ohio side of the river. Airport, by the way, on the Kentucky side, in case you're ever wondering. You actually fly into Kentucky, so if you want to check off one of your states on the 48 that you want to visit, you could fly into Cincinnati, go across the bridge, get 2 in 1 stop. And hey, look at the forecast for today. Right now, by the way, it's 27 degrees, dew point 22. Yeah, today only a high of 34 degrees. It is cool behind Bella. The good news is no snow. We had some rain yesterday, and temperatures will warm to around 50 as you head on towards Tuesday. So if you're traveling, if the travels take you along I-70, including areas Cincinnati, again, look for no problems today, except it's going to be cold. So do have some warm gear just in case your car breaks down, so you're not caught out in the cold. But as you push westward on through Illinois, and eventually we're going to head on towards the actually before we get to St. Louis, we're going to head to Indianapolis. And again, we had on this part of 70 mainly rain, some snow flurries. Indy picked up about an inch officially from Bella yesterday, but as we push westward, we still move through areas of Illinois. Effingham, again, clear sailings as we head on through here in St. Louis. Temperatures in the mid-40s for highs today. Far cry from yesterday when you had the rain, then a quick heavy burst of snow there. But again, clear sailing along Interstate 70 on your Sunday. Maria?
Paul, up next on Weekend Recharge, they love to sing Let It Snow at ski resorts this time of year. Coming up, we'll show you one that's going to be able to fire up their lifts a little extra early. Woohoo! That's up next after your local on the 8s.
Before ISS, before Hubble, we built the most extraordinary machine. Stand nose to nose with Space Shuttle Atlantis, one of thousands of exciting things to explore at Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. Always exploring.
Want to be the house that all the neighbors stop by to admire? Then stop by Ace. We'll help you find the right lights, cords, and decorations to make your house shine. Come in now and choose from a variety of long-lasting, energy-saving LED lights for just $15.99 each.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Start the interview with a firm handshake. I know! Don't do that! Try Head & Shoulders Instant Relief. It cools on contact and also keeps you 100% flake-free. Try Head & Shoulders Instant Relief for cooling relief in a snap.
You ready? Some call it giving back.
Oh, come on!
We call it Share the Love. During our Share the Love event, get a new Subaru and we'll donate $250 to those in need, bringing our total donations to over $65 million. And bringing love where it's needed most. Love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru. I was a child when we started to California. We were full of hope and did not dream of sorrow.
There's no other choice. We had to save ourselves. Lord help us.
Dead of Winter, The Donner Party, a special 3-night event, premieres next Friday at 9, only on the Weather Channel.
Have you recently been contacted and told you were the victim of an unnecessary medical procedure, leaving you with unsettled questions and concerns about your health? If so, I would like to help you find the answers to those questions and concerns and help you reestablish peace of mind. My law firm and I take these matters very seriously, and we're here to help you answer these questions. I'm Anthony Sparacino, and I'll sue for you.
It's getting difficult to find great employees. The market is competitive and the job seeker has more options. So what can you do to make your open position stand out? SouthernWestVirginiaJobs.com presents Hiring Tips 102. Salary is important to job seekers. Include at least a salary range in your job posting. List perks that make your company stand out. Use SouthernWestVirginiaJobs.com when looking for the best local job candidates. SouthernWestVirginiaJobs.com. Local jobs for local people.
Tomorrow at AMHQ, we have you covered for all of your holiday travel needs. Check in with us before you head to the airport or hit the road leading up to Thanksgiving Day. That's tomorrow on AMHQ starting at 5 a.m.
Currently in our area, 31 degrees under cloudy skies. Today, generally cloudy. A few flurries or snow showers possible. High 34. Winds northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tonight, skies clearing overnight. Low 22. Monday, mainly sunny. High 41. Winds west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Just about 20 minutes past the hour, one of the most popular ski areas in the West is open for business this weekend. It is the first time Steamboat Springs in Colorado has opened early in 13 years.
Yeah, Steamboat begins daily operations on Wednesday, but 165 trails spread over 3,000 acres. The area averages 30 feet of champagne powder a season. They actually trademarked champagne because, I mean, the snow there can be fantastic.
Right now, 41 inches on mid-mountain slopes. Resort managers hope the early snow is a sign of a great winter season ahead. Can't hurt to have a great start. We want to talk with Lauren Caston in Steamboat Springs more about this. She is the communications manager for Steamboat Resort. Lauren, good morning to you. Thank you so much for taking time with us. Should we talk stats first?
Yeah.
Let's talk about snow base and how many lifts are out.
Absolutely, yeah. So we're excited that we were able to open early. The conditions have just been so great that we had one chairlift that's open. It opened yesterday and now today again, and 7 trails. And then when we start our daily operations later in the week, we'll have a whole bunch more on the mountain open. We're hoping that we'll have top to bottom skiing available. That's how good the early season snow and the snowmaking conditions have been.
Wow.
And Lauren, watching some of the video here, it's not just the great powder and trails you have there. We just saw also a hot spring. There's a lot of other stuff to do even off the mountain for people, right?
Yeah, you know, you need to have everything, especially if you spent the whole day skiing and riding in that champagne powder snow. We are known for our hot springs. They're some of the best in the world, and there's nothing better to soothe the muscles.
You know, we saw people high-fiving in the video, you know, talking numbers like 13 years. You know, it's been this that long since you've opened this early. Has it really been that bad these past few years?
You know, it's not that it's been so bad. It's that this year is so exceptionally great. And really, it's a lot of the snowmaking conditions that we've had. We had a record day of snowmaking guns that we operated last week at 124 guns. So we were helping boost Mother Nature along with all the natural snowfall that she gave us. And that combination just made it that we couldn't deny our skiers and snowboarders the right to get up on the mountain a little early.
I like that.
Hey, Lauren, we heard you use the term champagne powder. I used it earlier. You guys actually trademarked that phrase. Explain what champagne powder really is for people who aren't frequent skiers.
Absolutely. Champagne powder snow is really light and dry, fluffy snow. It has the least amount of water content in it, which is why it kind of bubbles up and tickles your nose, and that's why we compare it to champagne powder. And the reason that happens is just because of where Steamboat is located in the park range of the Rocky Mountains. The storms that come off the Pacific really have time to get stripped of their, or they build up moisture and then they strip the moisture as soon as they slam into the park range, and that just strips all that moisture out so it's super light, dry, and fluffy.
Lauren, you've sold me on champagne powder forever, forever. Lauren Casson, Communications Manager at Steamboat Resort in Colorado. Appreciate it, and have a great season. I'm sure we'll be talking to Lauren more.
And the good news for the forecast here for skiers, plenty of sunshine start this week and also more snow, and we're thankful for it on Thanksgiving. And also, by the way, the champagne powder, there is no age limit. You don't have to be 21 or older for that.
Okay.
And
True.
And they do have one of the best ski schools. My kids have been there many times, and they do a fantastic job with the little ones. So definitely want to put that on your radar if you're thinking about heading out.
And I love Lauren's take on all of it. It wasn't like it was bad seasons. It's just this one's extra good. Extra good start. All right, so it's great weather. We've got sunshine for all the skiers who are going to be taking in that fresh snow, man-made or otherwise. We still have Mother Nature snow, though, churning out. Yeah, across the Great Lakes, this is the big zone for snow as we head throughout the rest of your Sunday. But out towards the southwest, we got an offshore flow. Things are heating up in L.A., even San Diego. Yeah, beautiful San Diego. It is. Beautiful shot right there. But believe it or not, we're talking about record heat. The forecast 82. The record to beat is 83. Oof. So we're getting there, and you can see that extended forecast staying dry as well. There were some records in L.A. yesterday. Downtown, I think, hit a record, as well as Camarillo as well. 89 in L.A., Camarillo up to 90, I think, yesterday as well. But hey, the offshore flow is short-lived because you'll see a dramatic change in your weather out west. All right, so it's not happening Monday just yet, but you get a peek of it, right, in through the Pacific Northwest with the rain returning to Seattle. Snow in the Cascades, so watch the passes. We'll keep an eye on those snow levels if you are traveling, say, I-90, going to be one of those interstates. Again, look at the map here. Monday into Tuesday, most of the nation is pretty quiet. So great news for travelers if you're jumping ahead of the traditional rush on Wednesday. Could see more lake effect snow showers here. The cold air still being reinforced here across the Great Lakes, but weather really isn't an issue until you head, say, west of the Rockies. Yeah, you got it in the Sierra Nevada, the Cascades, the Bitterroots, but it's also inland Pacific Northwest where they could use a little extra moisture. They're still in drought, but Wednesday is going to be the day we really start to see all of this kind of come together. Heck, places like Kansas City, again, we could see some rain and some wind as you head into your Thanksgiving day before your travel day Wednesday. Could see there, but again, a lot more snowy weather across the northern plains. And again, we're going to track this eastward onto Thanksgiving as well.
Want to be the house that all the neighbors stop by to admire? Then stop by Ace. We'll help you find the right lights, cords, and decorations to make your house shine. Come in now and choose from a variety of long-lasting, energy-saving LED lights for just $15.99 each.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
When a moment spontaneously turns romantic, why pause to take a pill? And why stop what you're doing to find a bathroom? Cialis for daily use is the only daily tablet approved to treat erectile dysfunction, so you can be ready anytime the moment is right. Plus, Cialis treats the frustrating urinary symptoms of BPH, like needing to go frequently, day or night. Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions and medicines and ask if your heart is healthy enough for sex. Do not take Cialis if you take nitrates for chest pain, as it may cause an unsafe drop in blood pressure. Do not drink alcohol in excess. Side effects may include headache, upset stomach, delayed backache, or muscle ache. To avoid long-term injury, get medical help right away for an erection lasting more than 4 hours. If you have any sudden decrease or loss in hearing or vision, or any symptoms of an allergic reaction, stop taking Cialis and get medical help right away. Ask your doctor about Cialis for daily use. Insurance coverage has expanded nationally, and you may now be covered. Contact your health plan for the latest information.
Working on my feet all day gave me pain here in my lower back. But now I step on this machine and get my number, which matches my Dr. Scholl's custom-fit orthotic inserts. Now I get immediate relief from my foot pain.
My lower back pain. Find a machine at drscholls.com. Need new tires? Right now at Pep Boys, when you get 3 Falcon, Cooper, or Hankook tires, you get the 4th tire free instantly. Plus, get no interest and paid in full within 12 months on your Pep Boys credit card. Trust the boys to get you there.
It's easy to buy insurance and forget about it, but the more you learn about your coverage, the more gaps you might find. Like how you thought you were covered for all this, when you're really only covered for this.
Hot dog?
Or how you may think you're covered for this, but not for this.
Oh, no, whoa.
For this, or that. Talk to farmers and see what gaps could be hiding in your coverage.
I haven't. We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I was a child when we started to California. We were full of hope and did not dream of sorrow.
There's no other choice. We had to save ourselves. Lord help us.
Dead of of winter, the Donner Party, a special 3-night event, premieres next Friday at 9, only on the Weather Channel.
Currently in our area, 31 degrees under cloudy skies. Today, generally cloudy. A few flurries or snow showers possible. High 34. Winds northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tonight, skies clearing overnight. Low 22. Monday, mainly sunny. High 41. Winds west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Closed captioning brought to you by California Walnuts. What makes this the best simple dinner ever? Great tasting, heart-healthy California walnuts. So simple. Get the recipes at walnuts.org.
Well, seems like we're setting records this year. I can't remember an early snow as heavy as this one.
You could say that again with an